Welcome to our project, and for our project named Nexus Esports, this is the homepage display overall analytics of the two games, League of Legends and Valorant, which are two very popular titles under Riot Games. And in the middle section of this page, we see the portal to each of the two games respectively, and user can click on the go to Valorant page or go to LL page for the game-specific analytics. And at the very bottom of this page, we have the top teams, which is our very first query. It took very long to run before optimization, which took over an hour. So initially, this page will only show that it's fetching the data. And after optimization, you can see that this query runs pretty fast. Using the top right corner drop-down box, we can adjust the number of records shown on this page. And it basically saw the teams that are actively playing both games, ordered by their average win rate, and you can see that Gen.G and G2 Esports are the top two. And at the very bottom, if we click on the view team records, it will fetch all the teams that are actively playing the two games, ordered by their average win rate, and it also gauges the total number of games they played in each game. Coming to the Valorant section of our analytics, at the very top, we have the match records, map overview, player stats, and the agents, which each of them shows the specific data for the relevant topic. And at the bottom, we have the hot maps query and clutch kings. So the hot map also takes a very long time to run initially. And after optimization, you can see that this page loads pretty fast with page rendering under 1 second. And here you can see the three top hottest maps in Valorant that are picked the most of the time, ordered by their pick count. And we also show the boundaries of each. And also click on the picture down below to see matching pictures for each map. And on the right, we have the clutch kings, which basically means the players that have ever scored an ace in any of the pro games in the past 2 years, ordered by the total number of their aces earned. And you can see the top one is Narek, who had 10 aces in total. If you click on view all, it effectively bring you to the page that shows all Valorant players that have ever played any games in the past 2 years and ordered by their win rate and total games. And you can also search a specific player. Let's say we care about players with the keyword boo in their name, and then it will fetch all the relevant records for you. This feature also appears in many of other sections in our game. And we click on match records. It has a couple of drop-down boxes which you can use to filter the relevant matches that player is interested in. And they can also specify the teams they want to see on each side of the game. All right, and the player can also specify how many rows they want the dataset to fetch for you. In the maps overview, we essentially have all the maps in Valorant, ordered by their total pick count, and we also show the boundaries of them. And there's another integrated query which shows the king agent of the map, basically the agent with the highest win rate in that map. And in player stat, we have already shown this page in the clutch kings when the user clicks on view all. The agent specialist, here we can search for the agent's name to fetch the relevant record, and it also integrates another query which shows the best player of that map, ordered by the win rate and total number of games. And we also display the headshot percentage and average combat score for each. And if the user adjusts different parameters, they can see different records each of the agent. And going to the League of Legends portal, at the very top, it shows the top 3 champions per lane, ordered by their win rate, and we also display the pick rate and ban rate for each. And if the user clicks on the drop-down box to show different total number of records per lane, the page is changing dynamically. For the Drake Fanatics, it shows the team that scored the most kills for each of the elemental Drake, which is pretty much a static analytics record, a timetable to speed up the search. And lastly, we have the unexpected losses, which define using our own algorithm. And since there's a lot of data, we only show top unexpected loss match records. If you want to see all the unexpected losses, you can click on the full match records, which will fetch all the available match records in the dataset. And if the user cares about unexpected losses only, they can click on the checkbox, and then it will only show all the data that belong to the unexpected loss tag. And they can adjust the row per page by clicking on different parameters in the rows per page drop down at the very bottom, and they can switch back and forth between pages. They can also search the team name to fetch only the relevant game records specific to that team. So this is, in general, how our application works, and some of the optimization techniques involved removing redundant tables, removing the Cartesian products by replacing them with joins, pushing down some of the selection and projection to make the intermediate tables run faster, and also removing some of the unnecessary keywords like greater than equal to all or distinct to speed up. So this is the overview of our application. Thank you for watching.